Welcome to Never Enough Acres. Please like and subscribe.
She's white, a llama, and his
females that are out there in this country and make Berkshire better. And that's what I strive to do throughout my time and try to make just good work. There's some changes and some tweaks you'd like to make on each of them. I think. She ties her head and neck being better from her blade and more elegant and more attractive from her blade. She's sharper about her head and more good about her neck. I think she's got natural muscle shape on the top side of her skeleton. She blends better from her blade back into her midrib and forearm than her skeleton. She does. She's level on her.
Just let her be. Let her be.
And then I feel go ahead and
We're not even off of Mama yet. Mama's back there screaming. Until we get home. And then they're going to be really pissed because it's time. She's 8 weeks. Saturday. It was 8 weeks Saturday, so I'm going to pull her. None of them are on the right now. No, she just turned 8 weeks on Saturday. I can sell that joke today if you want. That's right. Hey, by default, I'm okay with that. Point to point. I really think she is going to mature into a really, really nice doe. Her mother is 270
Well,
pounds.
just a single entry here to start our full butt doe show off with, but I think one that reads with a lot of future. Talked about one that's neat, turns her look up front, has the right kind of cage and power to her. Study that one's build. I think that one's ultra athletic. One that's certainly going to feed out to be a really nice project for the young lady. Let's put our hands together and congratulate her.
Well done, young lady. We get her out here and get her set up. A doe that's got some structural correctness to her. She's got some length and size. She's got some style and design about her. A doe that definitely has some maturing to do.
Back again, the first one to come up with the drive.
No.
And then once that's done, we have to bring Miss A, Molly, and Mabel, all three of them, because they go bam, bam, bam in their classes.
Despite being a little steamer out of his room, I think the board 3 is so close. I think this thing is very good. He's got enough extension for as power as he has. Big on his ankle,
That one's way down.
and on his back too. I think that board is very close. If you can stand that to yourself. The board that comes out with another moderate one that probably rides on the class winner in terms of his frame size and body length and blade back to his hip. He's got plenty of muscle. He's a big, heavy structured board. I thought he was a little shorter about his face, shorter about his draw. I need to lengthen this one out of his hip. Get him up higher in this particular drive. I like his foot size and well work though. The board 5, quite honestly, he's kind of got a horse within this class in this age division. I like his length of body. I like his length of hair. I like his height of shoulder. He needs more mass.
Yeah, I might have to go nap that one.
This gets out of horse to the top class as possible.
Mary. I might goat nap her. I mean, it wouldn't be far stretched because even though she doesn't belong to me, her paperwork is in my name, so she's hers. Right her tail. She's got that sucker up. Only one in that arena. The rest of them are
sixth place, River Rising.
Big class, 23 in this one.
EJSG Core. Out of class 3. Board showing tonight will be out of class 1. There'll be 3 boards to fill, top 3. Class 2,
Mr. Carey,
2 boards.
did you get her?
Class 3, 2 boards. Class 4, 3 boards.
Take your jacket.
Will show tonight starting at 6 o'clock.
Out about it. They're not all the exact same, but I think that's okay out here. Personally, there's a couple of them that have that next level look, the awesome build, and come with the extra kind of power and shape that I'm after. There's some differences between them, as we said. They're not all exactly cookie cutter individuals of one another, but I think they all just read as good stock. If you will, let's put our hands together. I'll take one more look. Go get you a champion reserve.
First and second call, class 1, spot yields to the holding area. First call, class 2, spot yields to the west holding area. First call, class 2, spot yields to the west holding area.
Overall type of design, really fresh, just really stout, really unique out here in this particular ring. Those that are feminine, they're correct from the ground up. They travel well. They have lots of expression. They have lots of roundness to their rib and dimension and volume through their center third. Give our exhibitors a hand. I'll select your champion reserve.
Top three goes from that place. Class takes the title. Results of class 12 or class 12 to 16 months old in show 1, Margina Smith with 2 innings travel first class. Second to Allison Roberts with AZSF CMS. And third to Katie Smalling with Lyle Cinderella Snack. And results in class 4th to Jeremy Webb with SBA 1 Dancing Queen. And then in show 2, first went to Allison Roberts with
F-16, top of the town. Fourth place, James Baker with TBTRDK dressed as desired. Fifth place, Ella Johnson with Red Diamond Livestock, Beth Dutton. Sixth place, Montana Blackmore with Red Diamond Livestock. Seventh place, Austin Collins with show 2 for the show 16 to 20 months. We led the class with Ariel Cook. I think I made a mistake. I need to.
We've got coming out here. And the one that wins, I think, does so. The top two are both powerful. I think she does so from the profile and in motion. No question, that's the one that's taller at the point of her shoulder. She's more fresh, more feminine there in front of it. Past that, I think she matches the one in second in terms of power today. We asked her to get out in motion. That one's stronger in terms of her rear passenger, and I think she hooks up and hinges a shot more athletic, a shot more consistent in motion. The one coming out in second, this one's the brute doe, the powerful doe, the set, no question about it. So opened up, so big in terms of her forearm and front foot. I just like just the dimension and the power that one offers down her rib, body, and out back. I like a good deal. We start comparing her back to the one that beats her today. I think she's a shot rounder, a shot coarser in the way she's constructed in her shoulder. Need to strengthen her on that rear passenger ever so slightly. In terms of her bone work, I think that one's just good in terms of her being a basic, awesome built one that's got enough to her in terms of dimension. When we start comparing her back to the two ahead of her today, she's not quite as powerful as the one in second, not quite as good looking as the one that wins. She just hit me a shot more middle of the road from the side and in terms of her power today. The one coming out next is more moderate in terms of her type and kind. I appreciate just the genuine shape she's got to her rib cage. We start comparing that one. She gets a shot weaker right behind her shoulder. Got to extend her off of both ends for me today. And then we're going to round out with a pair of them that are good looking and good built. I appreciate the extension and the function both these females have for me. They need to be more opened up, got to be more powered up to match with the initial 4 in this set. If you will, let's put our hands together. Let's congratulate them all on a job well done.
She got second or third?
Start this class with the young ladies know this is really powerful and stout from the ground up. An individual that brings us plenty of volume and dimension as well. I appreciate that she does not the ring. She travels quickly through the straight to the ground. It's just a good, well balanced. So we're going to follow her with this individual that's just really expressive. For me, really the only issue I think holding her out in first place is the third leg. She gets really soft on the pasture. She moves about the ring and she gets really straight in her stifle as well. But still a phenomenal goat. The red nose that follows her, one that's elevated, she's long-sided, she's elegant. She gets a lot more refined overall from the end and top to bottom compared to the receiver in this class. The doe that just doesn't have the bone work or the muscularity to move any higher today. The doe coming in 4th place that follows her. Well, it's just a lot more compact package than what we have with the 3 that stand above her. And as we evaluate her, you know, piece for piece and part for part, while she has plenty of rib shape and volume throughout.
And we also went to Marion Cook. And reserve went to James Baker.
We will take about a 10-minute break between the show and the show.
Oh, yeah, I saw all the rest. And then it runs up and all the rest.
And we need 36 a month old doe plus at the lineup.
Also a reminder that the silent auction will close between at the end of the nose show and before the buck show. I guess that would be after fair.
The young lady comes out to 3, and, you know, very similar to the one that just exited the ring, and like I said, one that just maybe just wants to wriggle a little bit more, and the other one that wants to sway in that combo, etc. So slightly, at times she wants to get a shorter, choppier on her step, and I still think there's a lot of dimension and mass and muscle in that field. It's still a hard quality female, really making this reading decision on. The other comes out before, I mentioned a little different, there's a top city player out in that particular area. Still think there's a lot of good work in that one. Just need to see her move a little bit better. Same goes for the rest of them kind of down the line.
Well, a really nice class here in the nose show, and the top 2 I think set the standard in this deal for power and width and just base width and dimension overall. Ultimately from the side profiles where I make my call, young ladies doe up here is just my favorite. Talk about one that's taller at the point of her shoulder. I think she's smoother in the way she blends it in, and talk about her hip and her hind leg. I think she's longer and leveler there. We ask them to get out and go. I think she plants the surface, more coordination on her rear too. The one coming out in second, this one's a shot broader chested, maybe just a shot bigger right there over her loin edge and back to her pin set. I appreciate just the body dimension and bulk and overall powerhouse. This one resembles, but being critical of that one, I think she's got a shot more right there in terms of her breastbone. I think she's just shot coarser right there in terms of her shoulder. Need to level her out of her hip ever so slightly. The one coming out third is extra fresh, extra feminine. I like that one's look. I like that one's agility a good deal. If we get critical on that one, we start comparing her back to the initial duo. She's got to come stouter in terms of her timber down low, to her bone work, and her feet just got to be stouter. The paint doe we've got coming out next, one that's good in terms of her balance. Not a whole lot wrong with this one. We start comparing her back. I think she gets plainer in terms of her look. I think she gets more uncoordinated in terms of her rear step. But one that balances up good from the side. You appreciate just the true dimension that one has. The fifth place doe we've got coming out here, another one that's
class for me, and that's really round in a rib shape.
Thanks for watching. God bless you.